I'll discuss equilibrium of rigid bodies and analysis of structure. Analysis of structure means truss related problem. What is about equilibrium of rigid bodies? Whenever we come to the topic of equilibrium of rigid bodies, we come across three things. First of all, summation of f of x equal to 0, summation of f of y equal to 0, and summation of moments equal to 0. So the body to be equilibrium, we have to satisfy three conditions: f of x equal to 0, summation of f of y equal to 0, and summation of m equal to 0. Now take a look at the reaction to solve all kind of problems regarding equilibrium of rigid bodies. First of all, we have to take a look at about the roller joint. This is roller joint, and now I would like to elaborate how roller joint acts. See the roller joint here. Here is the roller. Roller prevents which type of motion? Horizontal motion, vertical motion, or rotational motion? We can see that the roller joint prevents only the vertical movement, only the vertical movement. But roller joint can't move horizontally ups and downs, right and left. And also roller joint can move the body into rotational movement, but the roller prevents the vertical movement. Roller prevents the vertical movement. Since roller prevents the vertical movement, the reaction of roller support is upward, vertically upward. That is why the roller joint has the reaction looks like that. Can I make everyone understand? If anyone responds, I can very well understand that you are on the process of my lecture. Because roller joint prevents the vertical movement, so the reaction of roller joint is vertically upward. Now, second option is the pin joint or hinge joint. Pin joint or hinge joint. What about the hinge joint? Hinge or pin joint, it prevents which type of motion? Thus, pin joint prevents the rotational movement. If you see from the top, if a member is supported by a pin joint, and here the rotational movement is blocked or not? Not, because rotational movement is not blocked. It can rotate someone by like this. It can, but it cannot. Since it is pinned or pin joint or hinged, it cannot move horizontally ups and downs, horizontally down, right and left. Even for pin joint, it cannot move vertically. So the pin joint prevents the vertical movement and horizontal movement, but it cannot prevent the rotational movement. So the reaction of pin joint is two types. One is f of x and another is f of y. One is f of x and another is f of y. So pin or hinge joint has two reactions. Number one is horizontal force component, and number two is vertical component. Now, what about the fixed joint? If a member or a body is fixed to this condition, in this condition, which type of force it can prevent? If the body is fixed on this option, on this surface, then can it move horizontally? Can it move vertically? No, it cannot move horizontally. It also cannot move vertically. Even it cannot rotate itself by itself, since the fixed support blocks or prevents all three types of motion, all three types of forces. So the reaction will be, the reaction means the opposing force. It will be something like f of x, f of y, and rotational moment.